it on, and it's like a vacuum cleaner. Sucks it up, and I took it outside, put it down, and said, there you go, run away. And you know what it did? It sat inside the spider catcher. I had to leave the sodding thing outside on the lawn. Really? Honestly, but there's no spiders here because they're all sleeping. Good. So, have we got anything? Have we got anything for Crystal?
I just had a vision of Miss Bev in like a Wonder Woman suit and a spider catcher.
Funnily enough, I bought these patches. They're iron-on patches. I think I bought 3. I've got 3 patches, and I'm going to get myself a black blazer, and I'm going to put one on the top breast pocket, and I'm going to put 2 in the pockets at the bottom. They're the Wonder Woman logo, and I'm going to iron them. I know, it's too funny. Nice. I'm going to iron them on, and that's for the big conference, for the bases project.
That's probably why I got that vision.
Right. So there we go. Awesome. That's it. That's the Wonder Woman. It's going to be too funny for words. So our 2 mediums, Zara and Jess, have you got any message or connection to the guides for Crystal, please, for her from Florida? So there we go. What do you have there, Zara?
Yeah, there is a lot of chaotic energy around at the moment, and I had a chaotic day, and it's been a bit of a chaotic week, so that there is a lot of that energy flying around at the moment. So you're not alone there, but I feel like you've got quite a strong grip on it, and try not to worry too much. You have got a really good command over the situation, and you're holding tight to the situation. So try not to worry too much. Although you felt chaotic, the reality is you've got a good grip of your situation and your surroundings and what's happening. So nothing's getting out of control. So even it might feel chaotic, nothing is out of control. So also, I'm just going to pull a little Herbie card for you, and we've got peppermint. Lovely. Oh, so nice. Energy cleansing and luck, heightens physical energy, attracts wealth and prosperity, enhances success, and invites good luck. And of course, it's very good for your tummy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And thank you. And Jess, what do you have for Crystal, please?
So I'm getting that your guides are saying that resistance happens the most right before you hit it big with purpose and career. So I'm getting that there's a new shift. Something's dying off in the old you with career. And maybe it's time to take a step back just a little bit from work. Maybe if you have some PTO time saved up, it'd be a good time to tack it on to vacation during the holidays and really sit back and think and make a game plan about where you're looking. I see you will be so much happier at this new in this new position that you're getting and surrounded by a team that sees and values you. So I would say the anxiety that you're feeling and maybe like all of the chaos that's coming at you is a sign that the universe is isolating you just a little bit before the kaboom, the big explosion of like springing into action. So take a step back, feel a need to like cater to everyone's chaos. It's not your baggage to carry.
Exactly.
It's like detach and like, okay, let's surround in a little bubble and let's get our game plan together. And so I see like a whole like timeline shift. So that's coming quite soon. I would say by 10 weeks from now.
Oh, perfect. That's excellent. So thank you for that. This is also another question from Lisa. Hi, everyone. Why do humans need symbols to communicate meanings beyond word? That's a simple one, Lisa. That's because we are so tied up in 3D. And we're so tied up in what we're doing every day that generally both spirit, guides, and others can't actually reach our conscious mind. We also don't connect and go up to the collective consciousness and pull that down to us. We just don't listen. And that is such a common issue right now. That's why as humans, we do need symbology. We do need to see what is being communicated to us. And funnily enough, if there's something that appears time and time and time again, eventually we get it. Eventually we understand what the universe is trying to say to us, because it's in a symbol and it's not in words. So what does everybody else have to say? Akwana, what do you think about communicating beyond words? And, you know, is there anything that your tribe particularly does? I mean, do you ask the universe or great creator to communicate? How do you go about it to understand symbology and what is being communicated to you? Is there anything else that you can provide a comment on?
Yeah, so I agree completely with what you said. I think humans, we also need symbols, because we're in a world that is so busy, so chaotic, and things are being thrown at you all the time to distract your attention. So the universe, the quickest way it can get you to see something is through symbology, and especially repetitive symbology. We have a lot of symbols in our tribe. Before we have our sacred fires, we put symbols into the fire that are sent up to Creator, that are recognized by all of us tribal members. So I think it really has to do with the busyness of everything. And it just, sometimes symbols can put into perspective things that we don't have the language to understand. It just, you see something and it evokes something within you that you don't have the words for as well. So I think it just makes it easier for the universe to get messages across.
Yes, yeah. And Jess, what are you, what's your comment about humans needing symbols and communicating beyond words, please?
Yeah, I think that there's so much for me to say. I think a lot, if you look at movies, if you look at music, if you look at everything picture-wise, has a profound effect on human consciousness, what we see, and, you know, tones, frequency. And so I think our light language of ancient times has been hijacked in that regard with symbolism. So I would say every person is going to have their own unique symbolism system that is unique to their essence, where their spirit came from, but then also bloodline DNA wise, and all the reincarnation, all the different layers of the onion. So for me, I can only speak on my experience, but for me, my guides have definitely taught me that, like, crop circles and sacred geometry, the crop circles are a 2D version that we're only thinking of it in 2D on a flat surface. And if we think of it in a 3D, that it expands consciousness. And I think that's symbolism. I think stacking symbolism on top of one another, even in my readings, there's multiple layers of symbolism.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's very good. Thank you. And Zara, last word on this, on, you know, symbolism and why us humans need those symbols.
Yeah, I think with symbolism, I think we receive the message very, very quickly. I think it's a creative side to it and an artistic side to it that really we can absorb. We can absorb a symbol and get the message quicker. And also I think it also arises through sort of our ancestral ties and our past lives. I think, you know, with the symbolism, when it's universal symbols are, you know, are always there. So it's something that we may have a life on, you know, in one country and another country, you know, and have a different language, but the symbols remain. And I think that's where symbols are an easier, they can be easier to perceive. And I think that they are important. They hold a spiritual value as well to us. It's not just a word, it's not just a phrase,
And they transcend language, don't they?
They do transcend language. And yeah,
that's brilliant. Thank you all for your comments. So we've got Jennifer Weedmark that's saying, hello, ladies. Are there any messages for me today? So Jennifer, what we're going to do is the team will pull some cards and we'll share what the messages are for you today with the right energy. So here we go. Let's have a look. I'll start with Okana and then I'll move around the room. Here we go. Okana,
Okay,
what did you get?
Right. Okay. So I just I pulled a couple of cards, and I've got the Emperor, and I also have the King of Pentacles. So these are two very powerful energies within the tarot that have a lot of leadership and responsibility. So I would just say, if there's a situation where it requires you to be a leader, to be responsible for other people, just make sure that you're never overbearing. Be somebody that other people can come to, can look up to, and that would just be my advice for you.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. And Zara, what did you pull for Jennifer Weedmark, please?
So I've got two cards that are both mentioning patience. I've got the seven of Pentacles or coins and strength, and they're both indicating having patience and just you've done the work, and just sort of draw on your strength and your patience, and wait for the results to come in. But a very strong message of patience, having patience, sitting tight, and having faith in that you've put the work in.
Oh, that's perfect. And Jess, what do you have for Jennifer Weedmark, please?
I have a woman on the other side, and I heard the name Tilly. It's like super cute, or Millie, something like that. I think that she's giving you strength on the other side. I feel she may have she's showing me the symbolism of the breast cancer ribbon, pink ribbon. So she may have had bouts of breast cancer when she was alive. I'm getting that you're maybe getting run down with expectations of others, or people having expectations of you. Maybe you're feeling overly obligated to live up to the person that others see you as. And I'm here to say, yes, be patient, just like Zara and Okana said. Be patient with celebrating yourself, like you're on your own timeline. You don't have to do anything you don't want to, and you shouldn't. It should resonate, it should feel right, and not just because others expect you, because in their mind that's what you're supposed to be doing. So take a moment, be patient, listen to your intuition. I'm going to say breath work is going to help you connect to your true essence. It's the space in between thoughts that we're going for. Right. Okay. And if we fall off the wagon, we get back on. I'm seeing breath work will really help you.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much.